Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, EnerGenetic.Alkemy. Today we're going to be doing a card reading circulating around. This is when I'm making this inauguration week, but in general, this is just going to be a card reading for major events or situations or environments that you're going to be entering. We're just going to be reading the energy about it, how to interact with it, and how you can best relate within the more denser consciousnesses. So let's go ahead and dive right on in. So what we got today, this is going to be for the collective. That was easy. We got two cards. One is already showing, it's the Nine of Shells reversed. And so this is what it looks like. We already have this nice penguin energy. Also very grateful for my ring light right now. Okay, this Nine of Shells. So it is that penguin energy, which talks about just maintaining this heightened space of being and just being in the space where you know I am me and I am where I'm at and everything around me doesn't have to affect me. I can choose that it does not have effect over me. I'm not saying that you're just living outside of the lines and you're just living by your own laws or anything, but you are in your own space, understanding your own sovereignty. You can choose. You don't have the power over so much so the consequences, but you can choose what space you are being and what you are holding within yourself. And this card specifically talking about gratitude, talking about this higher space where, okay, I understand everything that's happening and I understand that I need to be where I'm at. But how can I do that? How can I anchor in this still grateful even for the more difficult situations is what we'll say. And then the other card that came out is, again, another shells, this Queen of Shells. And for those of you who do tarot readings, shells in my deck is cups. And so this Queen of Shells being the Queen of Cups with this nice little, oh, she's so cute. She's just all about that comfort, all about that lifestyle where she's just like, I just want to be comfortable. I don't want to have to worry about things. And right now she is... This is a very distinct focus shift. They are both looking directly away from each other. They are not seeing each other. They are not seeing eye to eye. And so a lot of us within this, I just want to be comfortable, or even, I'm not saying us, but just in general, the human collective, we just want to be comfortable. And so a lot of people are like, I just want to get back to normal. But then a lot of people are like, normal wasn't working. And so this is where, again, it's just showing this polarity, this duality that is happening right now between these two cards and these, this experience that we are all having right now of I need to be where I'm at, but again, I live in a society that is a polarity. Literally polarity is how money is made, how the system keeps continuing to revolve. And so all of this is just like, I just want peace. I just want things to be normal. I just want things to be simple and easy. And the easiest way is just to go back. No. Looking forward, we are shifting our mindset, that approach that we have within life. That is where we're getting to within the collective. We want to be anchoring in releasing trauma. We want to be normalizing healing. That is what we want to be normalizing. And the bottom of the deck, just for this little section, is number 19, the sun, for vitality and joy, with this nice little hummingbird energy. And it is, again, looking towards the future. It is moving to the right. It is looking more into healing that toxic masculinity that has been normalized. We are healing that aspect, and we are looking towards the feminine side of our being like, you can support us in this time. You can be vulnerable. You can show us how to feel. You can show us how to interact with our own emotions and really hone in our own psychic, spiritual gifts and those intuitive abilities that we all have within us. That is what we are looking towards right now. And so before I start shuffling, the bottom of the deck right now is the nice Tower card. And so just acknowledging that things are continuing to crumble. And I'm actually just going to put this out here because he seems very important with that chameleon energy of, yes, there are still reptiles in play right now. Okay, so there are still reptiles in play right now, but those systems are failing. Those are falling. They are crumbling down as we continue to move forward with the feelings of joy, with that feeling of, I am so grateful for this moment and for all the struggles that are happening right now. That is going to lead us to be comfortable within our feminine aspects as it's coming from a male right now. we can all agree on masculine and feminine energy is just that. It is within everyone, male and female genders have both masculine and feminine energy within both genders. Within every identification that you can find, masculine and feminine are within them. And that creates the entirety of a person, the entirety of a human, who can then neutralize those energies to be me. Like for Landon, I don't necessarily identify with either masculine or feminine energies. You can call me whichever you want, but neutralizing those just to be me. I am just me. You are just you. I am not one side or the other side. We're neutralizing those to just be the humans that we are. So moving forward though, let's talk how to approach these more denser times. Let's say that. Of course, the magician for willpower and creation. This nice raven energy here with this infinity symbol on top. Always loving that symbol. But this card really specifies, especially being placed right. It's almost as if this card is, the sun card, is looking directly at the raven, just within the spread that wants to be shown. But this magician card is really talking about all of us needing to choose our own power and really standing in that. That is like the generic, like the magician card is about being your own creator, really standing in your power as the co-creator with the universe, with God, with universe, with source, whatever your power is, your higher power, but really standing together with them, understanding you as a part of the creation. It is not all them. It is not all you. You are co-creating together. It is an equal opportunity, as your entire being is mainly energy. It's entirely energy. You're creating that energy with your mental space. Where are you mentally? We are honing in to be in this space of gratitude, be in the space of thank you, be in this space of fulfillment. And how do we anchor that in? Let's pull a card for how do we anchor in that fulfillment energy. Since it is reversed, we have Five of Feathers and King of Shells. Again, cups and swords is what's coming in right now. And so sharing these with you, we have these two cards. And so we have the, where'd they go? Five of Feathers and Knight of Shells. So these two cards are really speaking to as clarity to how to anchor in that fulfillment energy within these dense times. Like there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of discernment needing to be happened right now, but how do we anchor that in? How do we maintain that? Five of Feathers. This one specifies on the card, it says strategy and resilience, and just in general, this armadillo, I'm blanking, I'm pretty sure, but just having the opportunity and knowing that you are still safe, you are still secure, you are still able to say, nope, not for me, and leave situations. You have that choice, you have that power. And just in general, talking about, I say that a lot, just in general for this entire thing, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but this Five of Feathers really talking to our emotion, our emotional state within our mental space, especially as all of this, we already have the Queen of Shells, the Nine of Shells, the Knight of Shells, and then Major Arcana. So there's a lot of emotional upheaval that is happening right now. And in our mental space, we need to understand that this is happening for the highest good, for the understanding that everything is breaking apart so that we can see things more clearly. Kind of like when you're doing a puzzle and you lay out all the pieces so you can pick and choose which ones go in the puzzle. Right now, we are seeing that the box has been shaken and not all of the puzzle pieces are for this puzzle. Almost like if you had like 50 puzzles and you put them in one box. That is what's happening right now. We are formulating one puzzle right now. We are getting rid of all of the extra systems that are no longer in play right for the highest system that we are anchoring in. So that is what that one is saying. A little bit of a channeled message there, but we have the other option, I guess, to help anchor this in as well, is this Knight of Shells, Charm and Passion. So this one really speaking to just that balance that we have within ourselves and that knowing that, okay, well, I have a mission, and my mission is not so much a place to be, not so much a duty or a mission to accomplish, but it is a space or a sense of being within myself, understanding my own emotions, having that. It's almost like for actors and actresses when they practice their lines or their facial expressions. I'm sure politicians do this as well, but really they practice in the mirror. Just even if you've done an interview, maybe you've practiced in the mirror, you just look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh, that's a funny face that I make. Or maybe I shouldn't say that, but just that practice to regain that confidence within yourself and that knowing that I can do this. I have this down. I've practiced this. I've been here, as all of us have done within this life. We are utilizing training from past lives, from past experiences. Whether you believe that you've had a past life or not, we are anchoring in from wherever you were before, wherever your consciousness was before. We are anchoring in those lessons within this lifetime. That is what is happening right now. And so we are remembering that all of this emotional upheaval that we are seeing externally is happening internally on some level. Okay, and so any chaos, any confusion, any ill feelings or mayhem that may be happening can be turned back inwards and be like, oh, well, how is my heart misaligned right now? How is it interacting with my root chakra? And how can we bring those together and really realign those to be back into one union is really what's happening. So that's just that. But let's pull one card. I feel like it's this one actually. Of course, just ending with the nice, like, overall, like, how to experience this time is the Star card in reverse, number 17. So we have a lot of new beginnings within spirituality coming in, and just remembering the beauty that is us, remembering that we are where we're at, and we didn't always used to be this beautiful, and we're not always meant to see ourselves as these multidimensional, limitless goddesses. Our human mind, our ego is still present. Our ego will always be here because it is a safety mechanism within this present state of being human. The Star card is here to I just saw 1111 on the video, but just the Star card here is really to help allow us to be in the space that we're in. To be in the space that we're in. That's really what this is all saying. Just be in the space that you're in and understand what that space is. Okay? And so for those of us who are feeling a bit lower, a bit sad, a bit angry, understanding that you are allowed to feel that way and you are supported in feeling those emotions. For those of us who are feeling happy, light, and expansive, really feeling into that and being okay there. Just as much as you're okay when you're sad. It's okay to be feeling both of these or all of these mixed together at the same time. You are allowed to feel that, and understanding where that is within this now moment, we are then going to be able to open up to be more inclusive, more peaceful, and more harmonious within each other, being able to live together, coexisting within this world. And that is really what this is all talking about. So that is really what's going on, the energy that is coming through today. So let me know what you thought in the comments below. Make sure to give it a good thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe, share this video. This video is timeless. Yes, I am doing it for the week of the inauguration. Yay. We'll see how that turns out. But definitely share it with your friends for any future more dense situations that could be happening. So lots of love to you, and I will see you next time. Bye.